Hey guys, this is Owen Hoke from the Local 4 Digital News team here with another podcast. I'm joined by News Director Mike Mickle. Say hi, Mike.
Hello, everyone.
And so today what we're going to be talking about is I've got a list of questions here. This is kind of a lighthearted take on what you can be doing and what our team is doing during the quarantine. So, Mike, first things first, who are you quarantined with at home?
With my 3 children and my wife.
Well, it could be worse. Could be worse.
Exactly. I'm not going to mention any names, but yeah, you're right. It could be worse.
Right. So, first things first, how have you guys been keeping yourselves occupied? What have you guys been doing?
You know, my situation and Karen's situation is slightly different from many of our friends. While others have been told to work from home, obviously I'm here at Local 4 and Fox 18 trying to keep things as steady as can be during this time and, you know, just making sure that our team is okay. This is a tough time, and, you know, we have people on the front lines out telling stories, and so I'm here during the day. In the evening, I think I'm just soaking up the fact that I've got the 4 most important people in my world right there in the house with me. Concerns me with Karen because Karen is a nurse, and so she's coming in contact with a lot of people who are ill, and so but you know, she's good at what she does, she's smart, and I know that she's taking the necessary precautions. In the evenings, we're just enjoying each other's company, and you know, Kyle was in Florida when all this happened. He was working in Tampa, and the Rays told everybody to work from home, and he said, can that include Iowa? And his bosses said yes, so he flew home, and Kate's classes in Monmouth went online, and so she came back, and of course Matt is a junior in high school, and his class is out, so just having all of them here with me brings me a lot of comfort.
And of course, you're forgetting one new addition to the family.
Oh, exactly. And let me just tell you, while he is exhausting, he is so much fun. Of course, we're talking about Boomer, our whole 3.2-pound dog, I think he is now, and I still think most of that's fur. But he is certainly providing a lot of smiles to the Mickle house.
Right, right. All right, so let's move on to the next question. What is your go-to, or you or your family's go-to quarantine snack or food or method of getting food, I guess, at this point?
You know, the Quad Cities has been very good to us. We raised our family here because we love this community, and it's been a great place to raise our family. So as much as possible, we're going out to restaurants, locally owned ones, finding my birthday hit during all of this, and Karen brought home Texas Roadhouse, for example.
Right.
And we've been to many of the area restaurants. We're doing that. Otherwise, you know, we're kind of a pasta family, and that's about it. And of course, we have our Doritos nearby, because what family can live without Doritos and possibly Oreos?
Right. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. All right. So, kind of the tough question of the group. What's one thing that you took for granted before, you know, everything kind of got shut down?
One.
Right. Yeah.
You know, going to our favorite places and being able to sit down with friends has been a big adjustment for us. You know, we have a very social group that we're part of. I think going along with that, with Karen being an hour and 15 minutes away, and with me growing up 12 hours away from here, we sort of created our own family when we came to the Quad Cities, and so when we all get together, we hug. And so not being able to get together with them and missing out on those hugs, I think, have been, you know, something that I've really taken for granted, and you can bet that I think we'll all be making up for lost time
for
at the end
sure.
of this.
For sure. It's going to be just the longest hugs, I'm sure. I mean, I went and saw my parents because I'm quarantined separately from them. I helped them. I got some materials from a store for them, and having to deliver that to them and still stand 6 feet away and not, you know, that was a little bit tough, but I mean, obviously we're going to get through this, and it's only temporary.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's not like we're never going to be able to hug each other ever again.
I'm sure as tough as it was for you, I can only imagine how tough it was for Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I'm sure. And my mom's birthday was over the quarantine as well, so she, you know, we didn't get to celebrate her birthday either, so she was feeling it, but I think honestly she was just really glad that somebody got the stuff that she needed, because she has asthma, so she's afraid to, you know, expose herself. So having me be able to go to the store, I think, made her happy regardless of the 6-foot distance.
You bet.
So just lastly, what do you want to tell our listeners right now who may be at home listening to this in quarantine?
You know, wow. Well, first of all, you're not alone. While it may seem like you are, we are in this together. and we're going to survive it, and we're going to come out stronger on the other side. I've now called the Quad Cities my home for the past 30 years. You know, we've had the Oklahoma City bombing that rocked the nation to its core. We had the World Trade Center, the horrors of that. You know, we fought back, and the Quad Cities was always there for each other. And just seeing some of the stories that we're doing right now, where people are just showing acts of kindness because they want to help those in need and they want to help their neighbors, makes me feel better every day. So, if you've got loved ones there at home, hug them, hold them tight, find the comfort where you can, and those low moments, take a deep breath and realize that this too shall pass. We'll come out stronger, and you may be alone, but we're alone together.
Great words to end on. Thanks, Mike. And be sure to check out, we're going to be posting more of these so you can hear from other members of the Local 4 family and what they're doing during the quarantine.